guys, welcome to Konnect Podcast. I'm your girl Thuli, the MC. It's going to be interesting. This is the first roller coaster of Konnect, whereby we are going to make sure that we connect each and every individual that needs to get their information out there and make sure that everyone is known.
Welcome to the first episode of Konnect Podcast. We say connect, inspire, and enrich with us. So I'm your boy Gajeni Carload. Welcome to Lovu. From today on, going forward, we're gonna be together. I don't know until when, until Jesus Christ comes back.
Yeah, we are here finally. How many years have we been waiting for this podcast to happen?
Yeah, we know who to blame though. This.
Yeah, the directors, right?
Yeah,
but
we know who to blame.
It's fine.
It's not fine. We still need to deal with him after this.
All right, Carload. Guys, welcome to the Konnect Podcast. So I know you'd like to know about myself and also about Carload. So I would like to ask Carload to actually tell us about himself, what he does, what he wants us to connect through him, and I'll also share my experience in whatever that I do, and also I'd like you to be inspired with what I do. Before we go further with the whole podcast and give you the more details about what we're gonna do and where from here and how are we going to make people connect with the rest of people that we're going to invite to the studio. So yeah, what do you do? What inspires you? What do you want to be?
What inspires me?
Why are you here?
Waking up in the morning, it's very inspiring because we didn't wake up for no reason. Obviously, you woke up for a reason. You need to go down deep to find what the reason is for you to wake up and just do whatever you do every morning. So I feel like I woke up and I got the inspiration of living from myself and also from whoever clicked the button for you to wake up in the morning. But yeah, I'm a former broadcaster. Actually this is like my second time being interviewed.
You are not in an interview.
Except going for job interviews, like I feel like this is my second time being interviewed. So I'm not very familiar with But you asking me a question is you interviewing me, and that question is a question that needs to be briefly answered, Hey, so briefly, Yeah, so I'm a former broadcaster. And also, do I have to tell you what I do right now? Okay, yeah.
If you feel comfortable.
Okay, cool.
Your hobbies?
My hobbies, I'm a DJ, I'm a music producer. Sometimes, when I woke up feeling like, okay, can I make something? And I make something for 10 minutes and then I leave it. I'm going to go back to it after 6 months. And if I go back to it after 6 months, it's no longer relevant. I'm also a volunteer coordinator and also social media manager at Nourish Eco Village for the whole thing. I deal with people from abroad.
Abroad?
Yeah, I've been dealing a lot with people from Germany, from France, and stuff like that. So yeah, basically that's me. I'm a father of one. Yeah, I'm a father of one. It's another inspiration for me to wake up in the morning. Like I have to wake up and that to go eat.
Why do you call?
But she's my debit order. Debit order. Debit orders are my most of the time. No, she's comfortable with me calling her that. I'm just kidding her down. I'm just saying it for the sake of saying it.
You're calling that little cute baby.
Yeah, she's very cute. That's the thing. She told me because she wants me to buy an upstairs.
Ooh, are you working towards that?
I'm like, God, why do you give these little ones these brains? Why do they think like that? But yeah, tell me more about you.
You want to know about me?
Obviously, I need to know about you because from what I know about you, you're not a broadcaster. I'm surprised to hear.
What do you know?
You want me to tell you what I know about you? You drive a car?
Keep on file.
You are a boss?
Boss?
Yeah, boss lady, chief.
Keep on my file wena manje.
No, boss lady, come on. Don't embarrass me in front of the cameras. Okay, tell me more about you.
I'm Thuli the MC. I do motivational speaking, but every day I work. I have a job, like Monday
Like
to Friday
daily job.
job.
Is it
So-
9 to 5? Do we call it 9 to 5 or we
8
call
to
it
4.
8 to 4?
So I'm a farmer. So I work at an aquaponics farm where we are farming fish and vegetables.
How do you farm
So
fish?
We'll talk about that. We'll connect about that because also it's something that I would like the youngsters to know about, because I've realized that nowadays youngsters, they want to focus more on big careers like being doctors, being lawyers, being engineers.
Like
Whereas
what we were
there's
talking about in
also
the car, you know,
the doctor
those
wants to
intimidating
eat.
careers.
The
Yeah,
doctor
obviously.
wants to eat.
Obviously.
The engineer, when they are busy canicking, after that they have to eat. So farmers have to make sure that there is food on the table, right? So I farming was more like a hobby for me, but it grew, the passion grew. So yeah, I'm farming, but part-time, I'm a motivational speaker and also an MC. So if you invite me to your event, the whole country, or in a nutshell, the whole Bushbuck region of Mpumalanga, you won't regret yourself because I make sure that I entertain people. So that's me. You know, when you entertain people, it's either you have to make jokes or you have to dance. Even if you
The
don't
most
have,
difficult
even
part
if
of
you
it.
don't know how to dance,
The
you
most
just have
difficult
to-
part of it,
You have to try skomo.
I mean, you need to be like, oh,
Yes,
let's
so
go.
that's what I do. When I grew up, I was a very shy person. Like, I was not very outspoken. Like, I was quiet. But as I grew out of my comfort zone, and I realized that I'm actually more than what I have been. Because, you know, sometimes even if we don't want to talk about it, but our parents sometimes oppress us because of the environment that we grow in. So we tend up not to be, we are caged in a way. I like caged here because you are a PK. A PK is a preacher's kid, and you can't do certain things because you are in that environment whereby you have to go to school every day. When you come back from school, you have to do home chores, and then Fridays we used to go to youth services. There are home cells, there this and that. Sunday you have to go to church. Like, it was that kind of a routine. So, but now
it's difficult being a pastor's kid.
yeah, but now
So
that
dad a pastor?
My mom.
Oh, your
So
mom is a pastor.
as you grow up, you tend to realize that, you know, such people, they are not there to be there forever for us. And it's time for you
But
to
at the same
hustle.
time, they've brainwashed you to live however they wanted
They
you to
want,
live.
yes, and that's not.
So when you grow up, the
that's not-
society is different.
It's different
Yeah.
because you can't be in that environment. We are in that environment because of them. And I've also realized, in terms of education-wise, like, a lot of us, we go to schools and we study things that we don't want to, like, it's not our passion. You understand? They say go and study budokodela, but then look at most of the doctors. Even if they're not sitting at home, but they are doing something else. Like, look at some of the artists. You'll find there are so many artists that they've studied. They have qualifications that they are not practicing them now because it's not their passion, but they are being oppressed. So with me, when I ventured into farming, like I said, it was a hobby then, and then it became a passion. But the speaking part, the entertaining part, it's me. So that's truly in a nutshell.
You know, I gave you a cheeky laughter when you say surprising. I'm like, you were not okay. You were oppressed by your parents, but they were oppressed by the people back in the day. You know.
Exactly.
I don't want to mention races or ethnicity
but
or some sort. But I mean, sometimes it's not about that. I feel like I grew up with my granny. I didn't grow up with my parents. I grew up with my granny. I was free to do whatever I wanted because I started falling in love with radio when I was 9. I started like imitating whatever they were doing on radio. I was doing that even when I went to school from primary. But I would enjoy more when there's a Tsonga teacher. and then I tell you something chalkboard and it's song, and then just leave it like
so
that. So I would go back and read it as if I'm reading news, like you know?
So you normally commentate in Tsonga or
Not commentating. So okay, I'm a radio all rounder.
You say you loved Tsonga then.
Yeah, I'm a radio all rounder. I did news, I presented, I broadcasted current affairs, which is a news. I commentated, I did hip hop, like I did almost everything, music compiling, production, all that in radio. So I feel like I grew up with that. Look, but I didn't talk, but then I would read it as if I'm reading news, like trying to imitate Frederick Holtz. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Just like that. Until grade 12, you know, imagine college, and they would look at me like, hey, nah. And then 2 years later, after matric, I went on radio. 3 years later, I went to school for radio and did all that. So I was free to do whatever I wanted to do. So it's just that I feel like my destiny is on a different path, which that path, going to entertainment is way more difficult to break or to get a breakthrough. So that's why you have to find something on the side that'll pay you, and then you manage to pay your bills. But yeah, I mean, other than that, there was nothing. How is it being a pastor's kid? Is it like that, Vera? Is it like...
Don't even
Because, I mean, we've heard a lot of stories, Ivana Mfundis, you know?
You see now, you have started. You see.
It was like Mfundis, man. I mean, is it like that, Vera?
No, I don't know.
We jump up Dranti sometimes. Look, next door, conversation, and then...
No, I feel like for me personally, I can't say it was not like that or it was like that, but I did have that. My mom is not that strict to say you can't go on lunch with your friends, you can't do this and this, but I can't do certain things
because of the background.
Yeah, you understand.
Okay. So our your chance money
I would have to ask first.
From your mom, not your friends. I'm asking your boyfriend,
I
maybe.
can't say, Mama, I'm going out.
You wouldn't
can
lie?
I go out with my boyfriend? I would just say, Mama, can I please go out with my friend?
You wouldn't
but
lie?
I have to disclose the person so that she knows my whereabouts with who and how.
So your mother didn't have a problem with you going out with maid?
No.
Friends with your male friends?
What
What the heck? I wouldn't say that to my granny. Even though she didn't care that much of what I do, but I wouldn't do that with my granny. I wouldn't just like, Mama, I'm not Thuli and queen. I wouldn't dare.
Yeah. But you know, grannies, they spoil us a lot, unlike our parents.
Oh no. Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe they do.
Okay,
I feel like you know, those grannies. What they went to school. Grade No, I think it was because of the oppression also. I know the apartheid era and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, even during those times, so they would bring back money for the kids to go to school. So it depends on the background.
Do you normally ask your grandma about like the history, like the
yeah, I ask a lot about history. Like my interest is more on history. That's why even right now, I ask if I'm bored, na scroll like WhatsApp, na scroll like Twitter, Facebook. I don't find anything. I just go and then try to research. 1949 on this day. So on this day today, what happened on that day in history? So I read to understand. If something I don't understand, I go back to search whatever I didn't understand. You know, you'd find my PC with like 17 tabs from that, just trying to read to understand. Oh, what was that? You know, yeah. So I do ask a lot about and
right.
Bishop or they will tell you lies about the history because they know
and you can't there's no way you're gonna
ask.
Alright, so because we are going to connect with youngsters and everyone who would want to inspire anyone across the country. Like, another question that like is ringing in my mind, like between the two of us, like I'm having, is that what is it that because you are in the entertainment industry, or you are in the entertainment industry,
Part-time in the entertainment industry, yeah.
Like I would want the viewers out there to understand what our interest, both of us, lies, because we want to connect with the entertainment industry, education-wise, and so forth and so forth. So between the two of us, if you to say, like, what kind of genre are you looking forward to, like, have on set, to say, I want to, like, have, like, the musicians, or you'd like to have farmers like me, or you want doctors, or I don't know, like, that's the question that is ringing. We want to connect, and, like, obviously I know there's someone that you want to bring on studio, like, you want to.
I feel like the only thing we should focus on the most is talent and hard work sometimes, because we can most of the time just look at people who are doing great things, but then if you look at it, there's no talent at all. I mean, we have a lot of musicians, but they just have money, but they don't have the talent, the actual talent that we want. So I feel like we should just look at on the talent part of it. If we look at talent and if we look at hard work at the same time. So if we look at music, actors, we should just look at the talent, and then if we look at the business side of it, we should just look at people who are hardworking at whatever they do, like farmers. You're a hardworking farmer, or are you manipulating other people into getting whatever you want when it comes to farming? And also look at people who have vision and growing businesses, stuff like that, trying to also help the communities in whatever they want to do with their resources and stuff like that. So I think those are the people we should look at the most.
And I think it's part of what you have just said. You've just enlightened the main purpose of the podcast, to say we want to bring forward people that are not having enough access to go out there, or to get the opportunity from big organizations that are into media to get the interview. So as a startup podcast for Konnect, we want to actually take whoever that is around us to the public, to say, this is what I have. If you are interested, come forward and connect through us.
Yes.
Not through us per se, but with us and
Connect with us.
the community. So yeah, I'm so excited and I feel honored. Actually, it's not an easy thing. It's like you said when you were asking me. You said I've never imagined you as a podcaster.
Look at you right now, looking all like Penlibian and stuff.
Yeah, we are intimidator, but nonetheless, it's an experience for me, and I think maybe it's one of the things that is going to take the community, or the community at large of Bushbuck Ridge or as Mpumalanga into another level. I know there are so many podcasts out there, but I also know there are so many youngsters that need to be out there to show their talent, to show what they are doing and stuff like that. So it's a great opportunity for also us to grow into, more especially yourself, into the media industry. So yeah,
that's true. I'm very excited also. Hopefully we're going to be bringing more talent and more people who are hardworking and more people with vision of whatever they want to do in life. You know, never know. You might never know. TV, they might steal you away from us. You'll never know. I mean, TV will steal you away from us. You never know. It's coming.
On TV now.
Receive.
I'm already on TV now. Why Why do you want me to be stolen? What?
No,
Why?
I'm just saying people might steal you. I don't want
Why
you to
can't
be
they
stolen.
steal you?
Yeah, why can't they steal me? I don't know.
You don't want to be stolen. You don't want to, like.
If radio can come steal and steal me, then yeah.
But we can't start something and then you allowed to be stolen. Like I'm
No,
one
but
person-
aren't we trying to open opportunities with this thing? We are, right? So we're trying to
So you want
open
to
opportunities.
You want to connect.
I want to be connected also.
You know it's so hard to start something from scratch. And you know it's so hard. It's even in the relationship industry, you know it's so hard.
Oh, is it also an industry?
This is more like a relationship for us.
I'm all.
You know it's going to be hard for me to find another partner in crime to do this with. So if you're gonna allow to be stolen, it means I have to start another relationship. It's
I'm
so
saying
hard.
if the big guns come, you're not going.
Which big guns?
I mean,
I will tell them I
generally.
have a small gun, so we have to shoot. If we're using the big gun, the small guns will have to start first. Then the big gun.
But obviously, all the time, the small guns are the ones that needs the big guns, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it depends. It'll depend on how the deal is coming along. But yeah, it's nice. It's gonna be nice working with you already. I'm so in love with working with you.
I know you've been dreaming about, and I don't know how.
I've been dreaming about having a relationship with
I know.
you, which
Like
I got
I
now.
also like when the director came to me about this,
Yeah.
I was like, I wonder who's going to be the
He didn't even think of me for like a
No, I
second.
couldn't think of you.
When he came
Because-
to me, the first person came in my head was you. It was like, I'm serious. Like, I swear. The first person that came in my head was like, Thuli.
Guys, I don't know why he was thinking about me. I totally don't
No,
know.
because
But-
I know you're a very open-minded person, so you are willing to learn different things.
Sure. Yeah,
The first time I knew about you, you were not even an MC. I don't know about what
You
speakers,
just
what's
saw me
motivated.
driving up and
I
down.
was just saw you driving alcohol up and down.
I'm being exposed, guys. Yeah, I was exposed, but nevertheless, when he's talking about that, I'm a very adventurous person. So I'm into I want to learn a lot. So
Exactly.
business-wise, I had to do that. So when you saw me driving up and down, I was doing logistics of a
You
certain
see,
business.
so that's why I was like,
Well,
okay, the first person that comes in my head is Thuli. Obviously it's gonna be Thuli. And then he came again and I was like, okay, so you'll be working with Thuli. I was like, dude, I know. in my head, I was
So
like, dude,
you are-
I know.
You are prophesying. You are prophesying.
But yeah, I'm so excited to be working with you. Can't wait for the next
so
episode.
what's trending? What's out there? Because soon we're gonna be having, I don't know when, but soon
Okay.
we'll be having one of our guests in studio.
Yeah.
But what is trending? What's happening in the world?
I have
'Cause,
no idea.
I'm one of, I want to be honest. I'm one big person who doesn't like checking things that are not
Yeah, that's what I wanted to
related
say right
me. So if you tell me about the recent trend of farming site, then
No, but this
But
one
if
is
you
general.
ask
You have
me
to know about
about-
it. We don't have load shedding anymore because of the elections.
You see,
Now we know about that.
Election.
Elections are coming on the 29th of May. Are you going to vote?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm voting, dude.
Which one are you voting for? It's not a
I
secret
am
anymore.
not going
You shouldn't
to
make it a secret.
disclose it.
Why?
I'm going to, even you see when we write exam, I can really at school, kuna lava va ku va kopela ne kuma swa ku loko u tsala ngano u tsala so. So now loko ni ya ku vote, I'm going to hide my ballot.
But why? It's
pen.
not like your vote is gonna make a change.
Even if it doesn't
Just
make
kidding,
a
I'm
change,
just kidding.
it change, but my
I'm just
vote
kidding,
is
I'm
going
just
to
kidding.
be secret. It's going to be secret. But yo,
I'm also gonna go vote
You'll vote.
for the first time ever.
Woo-hoo!
I was like,
Guys, let's go and
I wanna
vote.
learn that trading is not working. I need to vote now. I need to cast my vote.
Let's go and vote.
My vote is
You
gonna
know-
make a difference.
I'm worried. I'm worried. A lot of youngsters, we want change.
But we don't want to vote at the same time.
We are not registered to vote.
Yeah.
How are we going to get change if we are not
Exactly.
registering to vote?
Exactly.
Like,
you know, the number of people who the number of registrations for voting, it keeps going down and down and down.
Yeah.
Soon, in the next 10 years or 15 or 20, they'll have like only a quarter of the country going to vote. I'm telling you.
We
Because
don't want to
people
be-
have that mentality of whatever political party I'm going to vote for, it's going to be the same. The damage has already been done.
Done.
Exactly. So
But-
whoever wants to be in charge also wants to eat like the other one. So
But also,
I don't know.
you know, on a personal perspective, I think
Where's our
as
fact
much
check?
as you are saying the damage is already done,
Where's our fact check? I need a fact check. I need a
need a
refill.
refiller.
Yeah, I need
So
a
I
refill. Yeah. I need a refill. Yeah, we going. So yeah, I mean, I also thought, you know, I also contemplated before I went to cast my vote. I mean, to register on voting. So I was like, but I was like, I don't know what motivated me. I think load shedding motivated me because it crashed one of my projects. I mean, I also do graphic designing at the same time. So I was in the middle of a project, and then just boom, out of nowhere, load shedding. So I had to start afresh. I was like, nah, now I'm going to register.
So,
I'm going to register.
like I've said, I'm one person who doesn't like checking the trending stuff, but I've seen on the internet there's about the former Eastern Cape House spokesperson accused of submitting fake metric certificate. Have
Have I done what?
you checked about that? Have you?
Okay. Yeah. No. I haven't checked. Thank you. I really haven't checked about that. But I mean, it's very common. It's very common in South Africa having people submitting their fake credentials. That's what we call them, right? Submitting the fake credentials to different companies, especially when it comes to applying work. You know, you can be surprised someone with a lot of experience, but then they don't even have that experience because now you have to fake. But require experience, but require documents. Just go to the PC, do your thing, and then submit.
But I
Do you
also-
think they verify? Let's say you.
I think even if they verify,
Yeah.
I think there is also that that corruption thing
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
happening around the country. To say, if I want you to, like, if let's take now you want your friend to be one of the people that we're going to interview here, they can come because
Don't be
they are
so
close
backdoor.
to you. You understand?
Proximity,
You,
yeah.
So I feel like even if it's there for them to, like, for him to submit whatever fake metric certificate,
I don't know,
there's a
connection
certain
already.
connection that he got, like he penetrated that thing to enter. Because what I've noticed is that I am, like, as youngsters, we are hunger parking, power thriving.
Yeah, yeah.
Ne? The corruption that is happening now is going to be more. You understand?
That's
Because
what
the
I'm saying,
only thing
yeah,
we want
exactly.
is the power.
That's what I'm saying.
So once I
It-
get the
it
power,
doesn't matter the political party that's gonna be in charge. Whoever is going in, also they want to eat like the other person. But also the question I wanted to ask you: let's say right now you have a company, you know, and then you open vacancies. You want to employ people. You want metric. That's the maximum requirement that you want. It's the max requirement that you want. When people apply, what do you do with their metric certificates? Just to prove that they have the national senior certificate, right? They did grade 12, they passed.
Lohan, how do you get that certificate? I think there's payment that is happening for that certificate to be printed, or like
There is,
just
obviously.
a lot of,
But I mean, if it's you hiring people and you want people to submit their credentials like that, when I submit a metric certificate, I submit a ID, how do you verify if that thing is original or not? Are you going to scan them somewhere to verify or not? You're just going to be like, CV, metric is there.
and I feel like
Right.
someone who
And then call them for
assisted him
interviews.
to do that that certificate, he didn't pay them enough. So they exposed him to say,
No, maybe right now they want to verify the credentials of everybody who's on their system to check if really these people are qualified to be here or not. So if they verify what Fonela Umalusi, do you know the number? Blah, 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 blah. We don't have that number here. It means that person is using fake credentials.
Fake credentials.
Yeah.
So another trending issue, Carload, is that political party representatives in the hot seat on why there are only a few women in politics. What's your take about that?
But I mean, we also do have the women's leagues. A lot of political parties do have a women's league. So what I think should be done is a political party shouldn't be registered to be lawful if it doesn't have a women's league. So it should have a women's league also. So we can try to balance the gender issue, because the gender issue is always a problem. Like honestly, women also wants to be.
Women want power.
Yeah, women also wants to be, which deservedly so. I think they should be in power.
But besides that, if we look at stats, I'm not so sure about that, but like if we really dig deep, women are so plenty compared to male people.
Because it's now that women are also fighting for their rights. Before then, it was always males for everything.
And males have that power.
You know,
and even in the households.
Until women started fighting for their power and we go like, we're not feminists, you know.
Even in the households back then,
it was like that all the time.
They watched, not
all
we,
the time.
Not we, because I was still not there, but like our grandmothers, they were worshipping their husbands. You understand?
They just had respect to their husbands, which is it's normal. Aren't you supposed to have respect to your person?
No. Look, there was working GBV even back then.
Okay, GBV was very protected back in the day, but now it's different. But it shouldn't be like, okay, you shouldn't respect your man anymore. You have to respect your husband. It should be like that. But even in the book, if we go back to the black book, it's like that.
Don't abuse me, but if you don't abuse me, I'll respect you.
Yeah, I mean, if you abuse right now, if you go to the police station, I'm gone. If you go report,
sure.
I'm gone. But back in the day, it was different. So let's keep it like that. I'm not going to abuse you.
Stay in your lane. I'll stay in
my lane. No. Your lane is my lane. Yeah, but I feel like Baba Sati, they always want to use their rights when it's beneficiary for them, but if it's not, then
But women are plenty, like we are.
Which is a good thing, right?
And back then we were oppressed. So.
Which is a good thing, right? Don't you think?
Yeah, it's a
good thing. For me, I think it is a good thing.
In a way,
it's a very good thing. So
but
but also, why, if it's like that, why are women still fighting for 50-50 human rights? I mean, rights, equal rights, and stuff like that, while you still want to be lobolad and still expect your man to be the one paying for your dinner, for your outings, and all stuff like that, for your nails, for your hair, for your makeup, for your lipstick, for your whatever? Why is it still saying? I can read everybody is for himself. We are both equal. We go to work, both of us. But according to me, if nialeka mapaile le, kakangwe, if nteka va malume va Roma no malume, men vonis win ana, queen, kamapaile. Muntu ako sona. Hile 50,000 malume tekan. Mia va nika le ka mapaile mva byela swa ku nhwanyana luya hi la ku n'teka a vuya la kaya ta tshama la kaya. Hi ku ya me, I'm buying you. Loko va malume suka va teleka ka n'we, it means ku I have 100% ownership of you. You are my property. You become my property. I tell you what to do.
Then I will. Ladies,
then you shouldn't be.
We should talk about that.
I'm not saying about that director.
Pay 50-50. He pays half. I pay half. Then we know there's no ownership of me. No, that one should end because. Wow.
No, lobola should end. Let's agree on that.
There's no lobola that is ending because. Wait. Let me tell you, lobola is there to connect the two families.
Why is your family not coming to me and connect with us?
No, I don't
Why is your
actually.
family not coming?
We're not gonna go there, but guys, this is Konnect Podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the start. We were just launching this. This is so exciting. Like I feel so honored because all the lights are on me. Yo.
Yeah.
I feel so honored. Soon we're gonna be bringing our new guest in studio so that we can know more about them. Feel free to contact our social media platforms so that you can know more about us, or if you want to come and have share our stage with us, connect with us, thrive with us, inspire with us, come through. My name is Thuli Mapaile, the MC.
And that was your boy Gajeni Carload. Until we meet again, look, you're not guest in the studio, and we have a very beautiful studio. But then until we meet again, peace out.